Yeah, take the lens cap off.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
All right, Coach, NCAA tournament play, what changes now that you're in tournament play?
Well, I mean, it's just exciting, really. I mean, our preparation won't change at all. We'll do the same as we've done all year, and I think most teams that are in the NCAA tournament are there because they've been successful. So, teams aren't going to change their routine, but, the main thing that changes is kind of that one-and-done mentality. You're just playing and laying it all on the line every game because, if you don't get the job done, that you don't get to play next week. So that's probably the little mental change. But other than that, we won't change a whole lot. We'll just do what we've done all year, and hopefully that's good enough.
Mm-hmm. South Dakota State, they have, I think it was the fourth best defense in D1. How do you prepare for a team like that?
Well, I mean, we have to be really focused on what we do. We can't control them. They're very good defensively. They don't give up goals. They're very organized. So we have to be dynamic in the attack. We have to be clinical with our chances. We have to make good decisions in front of goal and in the final third. So that's what we've worked on all week, and hopefully we'll come out, ready for that challenge. But it's hard when a team are very good defensively. If you're going to have limited looks at goal, you got to make the most of the ones you get.
Do you see some kind of benefit with it being a team that is you really don't ever play, as opposed to all the Big 12 games are tight, you know each other so well, getting to play someone that you're not really familiar with?
Well, it has the excitement, I think. If you get a team that you played in the regular season or the year before in the tournament or something like that, it kind of takes away, I think, the anticipation. So we're excited. We've never played them, and they've never played us, so they'll be excited too. But I think that's part of the appeal of the NCAA tournament is you get to go play teams that you normally don't get to play, and that's got to be exciting for all the student athletes.
Did you know much about them going in at all? The coaching staff or anything like that?
No, we didn't really know a whole lot about those guys until after the bracket announcement. And once that was announced, of course, we've done our homework and learned a little bit about their team, their program, and how they like to play. So what I do know is they've got a great record. They won their league. They gave up very, very few goals, especially late in the year. So it's going to be a big challenge for us.
Defensively, they're really strong as well. And then on the offense, they've got Maya Hansen. She scored 7. I think their other striker scored 11. So combined, they got 2 really powerhouses. How do you prepare for that?
Well, it's difficult. Thankfully in the Big 12, we've played against quite a few good front lines that we've had to keep quiet. Kansas has some very good attacking kids, Texas Tech, Texas. So we've got a plan that we use within our shape to try to, you're never going to stop a good player, but try to minimize their touches in front of goal. And we'll try to do that. But if you're a good forward, you're going to get your looks. And so we just have to minimize them and hopefully limit the amount of chances that both those kids get, because I think they've scored 30-some goals and 18 of them have been those 2 kids. So that's a very high percentage.
The signing period started today. Kind of how do you balance that excitement with what you're doing? I'm sure you're somewhat used to it by now.
Well, it's crazy because this signing day in November is only a couple of years old. It used to be February. And so, it kind of snuck up on us. Last week we had to write the letters of intent, and then, woke up yesterday and realized, well, that's right, it's signing day on Wednesday. So thankfully we've got our NLIs in and been able to touch base with most of those kids and let them know how excited we are that they're coming in and all that stuff. So it's just kind of odd that it falls right on the week when NCAA tournament play starts. It's kind of takes your focus away from one thing onto another real quick. But that's where we are.
How do you feel about that class?
Good. I mean, we think, as always, we've got some really good athletes and some really good people coming in. But until they get here and start competing, it's really hard to know. And sometimes it even takes a couple of years to know exactly what kind of class you've got. But there's definitely some talent, a couple of really good players in there. And as I said, hopefully some good people that will buy into what we're trying to build here at OSU.
And then coming off of the loss against Kansas, only really had one loss, had to come off against Texas Tech earlier from last season.
Yep.
What is it like kind of boost the morale of this team when they really haven't had to face much in the way of losses and have to bounce back from those?
Yeah, I'm not worried at all. I mean, they were upset for about 2 hours after the Kansas game, and then it was time to look forward. So I don't have any, we've trained really well. I don't have any, hesitation in saying that we'll come out and play well on Friday. Now, whether that's enough to win the game, we'll see. But, we got great leaders, great maturity. Great seniors, and they rallied the troops quickly. We didn't have to pick them up or anything like that. If we had played really poorly against Kansas, it probably would have been tougher. But we played a really good game and against a really good team, and they found a way to win late in the game. But I thought we played well, and that gives us great hope that we can continue playing well in the postseason.
Now that it's been out there for a few days, do you have any expectations in terms of atmosphere for Friday?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it'll be packed out and we'll get a great crowd. I know it's hard. I think there's a Stillwater football game on the same night, and that might take some people away. But, we're marketing it. We've got free entry for all the students and things like that. So yeah, if the place is busy like it was for Baylor and OU, even with bad weather in those games, it just makes the place jump, and that gives our kids a little boost. So hopefully we'll have a big crowd. Hopefully the drum line will be there, and the students will come out in force and cheer us on, and that definitely gives our kids a boost.